presenter?
I'll answer that very honestly, and I was really crap. Can I say crap?
Yeah, you can swear.
Yeah, sorry, thanks. It's not that bad a word, actually. I was crap at everything else. I didn't really get into university. Well, I didn't get into university, and so I didn't really have much choice. And my dad, he presents on radio, and he used to present on the racing channel, so I thought I'd give it a go. I was like at school, I was always like I was a drama scholar where I went to school, so I was always the idiot.
Were you in any plays or anything?
I was in Bugsy Malone.
Well, who did you play?
I was Knuckles, which was the biggest part you could have without singing, because if I sang in it, it would be...
You were not a singer?
No way.
No
chance.
I was Flowers Brown.
Really?
Yeah, I sang.
We should recreate.
Oh God, not this now.
I remember a few of the songs actually.
Do you guys want to duet?
Yeah, we'll do a duet in a minute. And the importance of being earnest, but I was always a bit of a troublemaker at school. I was always a bit naughty.
I can see that.
Yeah, no, I was always just on the wrong side of the law. So I didn't really have many options. But my history teacher, when I was doing A-levels, he was like, look, you should go into racing and you obviously have a passion for it. So then it sort of snowballed from there.
That's good. And how did you get into presenting?
So I did work experience. We actually had a radio station at the school I was at called Oscar Radio, and I presented the breakfast show. And if anyone was in the sort of 1 mile catchment area of the school I was at and they didn't like Busted, then they would have liked Busted after they listened.
Did you go to the reunion closeout gigs?
The McFly Busted mashup?
No, when Busted did their final tour.
I did. Unfortunately, I didn't know. But they've reunited again, haven't they?
Did that make you very happy?
Yeah. I like. Do you know the song I like the most is the Thunderbirds one?
Oh my God, I love that one. And I like the McFly one, Stargirl.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
One.
So anyone at Oundle, where I went to school, they would have listened to those songs a lot. So I did that, and then that's where it all started, really, playing McFly and Busted.
Maybe Racing UK will go that direction for you.
I did after my terrible career as a radio DJ. I then did a bit of work experience for my dad. Very grateful to have like a relatively easy way in through the door, because it's not easy to get in, and I was lucky to have it. And then when I left school, I sent a CV off to Racing UK to make coffee before trying to find some work.
Do you make a good coffee?
Yeah, well, I did it for 4 years, so I'd like to think so. Yeah, I did. I was worked behind the scenes at Racing UK essentially as a runner for 4 years, and then I was lucky enough to be given an opportunity to present, and it went from there.
This is quite deep. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Behave.
I don't know really. Like I'm not one. I mean, I can give you like a sort of fairly contrived answer and say hopefully I'm still working in the racing world and all that. But ultimately, I've never been one to go, if in 5 years' time I'm not there, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely love what I do, and I'm so lucky to do what I do, and I'm really content as it is. So if someone said this is your lot for the rest of your life, like I'd have a really nice life. Like I'll be really happy and love what I do, and ultimately, if I'm still doing in 10 years' time what I love, then that's where I'd like to be.